Hello everybody and welcome to the ATM Showcase Contest where we are looking at your amazing contest submissions. I'm your host, Moomin Little Socks, and today I'm being joined by the way superior in every single way, Iron Matty. How are you doing, Matty? Hello, it's Mike coming at you with another Planet Coaster video. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. How you doing, Moomin? How long do you think we can keep that going for? Do we even need you?
The whole thing. Please, I'm very low energy today, so let's just, I think you should do the whole video.
I'll just do it all by myself. That's fine. That's fine. We can roll with it.
I think so.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Very excited to look at all these. We've only got 80. We've only got 80 to look at.
Only. Yeah,
what's the worst that can happen?
Fine. Well, yes, you said 80 entries. There are a lot to get through, so I suggest we crack on and get stuck into this. So today we're going to be looking at the first half of the PC entries. Then we're looking at PlayStation. Then we're looking at the second half of the PC entries, and then Xbox. So that's the plan. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Keep up, everyone. Let's do this. So, without further ado, starting with our first entry by Beartastic. And he says, quickly whipped this one up, had no time left. I wanted to make a full piggy bank building with a full factory, but life got in the way, so this is what I managed to make. Cheers. Don't worry about it, Bear, because this looks fantastic.
Look at the little pig.
Look at the pig, Matty.
It looks... I love it. I want one. This is my winner.
Cigar and everything. Incredible. So yeah, we've got a little printing machine here. Printing the
That's
amazing. The money. I have to say, this conveyor belt, look, it's moving. I need to...
How cool is that? How's he done that?
I need to find out what this is.
Yeah. What is it?
Belt drive. Pull it apart. Oh, it is literally a conveyor.
That is so clever. That is so clever. No.
You wouldn't even think that piece moved, would you?
I would have never guessed that.
That's amazing.
I would have never ever guessed that.
And then obviously he staggered them so that they're kind of creating a ripple effect. It's little details like that are just incredible.
Beartastic is well renowned for being incredible at the game, isn't he, with the things that he creates?
He is, yes. Absolutely incredible stuff. So yeah, we've got the paper here, and then it turns green. And then we get the little gold bit on it. And then money is what I assume this is in here. And I won't say what I think this looks like. And then the money gets down to the end to our ATM. It's such a clever idea.
I love that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And he said he wanted to make this full-on factory thing, but it doesn't need to be that. At the end of the day, this is an ATM skin. It doesn't need to be enormous. It just needs to skin an ATM. And this does it perfectly.
I love the fact that you said it doesn't need to be enormous, and some people are like, "Hold my beer." They've done absolutely.
Yeah, I know.
They've done almost park-size ATMs. Love it. I love that pig. It's just incredible. The fact that he's wearing a suit.
I know. The detail on that, incredible. Lovely stuff. Beartastic. Next up, we have Bingus the Terrifying with this lovely build, and here they say, my first ever proper build, and I feel really proud. Isn't that lovely? You should feel proud.
The name is apt, terrifying. I'm not sure I want to walk down to this ATM. It needs a health and safety warning.
But look at this little feature at the back.
It's a lava. It's a water feature lava.
And am I right in saying, Matty, I feel like you have a penchant for water features, do you not?
No, I don't know where you heard that. No clue.
No, absolute nonsense. Yeah.
No, lies. Whoever told you that was lying. This is awesome.
Once again, this is another example of something so simple, but the detail that's gone into this is really stunning.
Quite apocalyptic, quite Fallout style, isn't it?
It is, yes, completely. Lovely pathway leading up to it. With a lot of these builds where I felt it necessary, I've added some terrain work just to blend it in nicely, because I'm just such a nice guy, Matty.
Oh, you're better than me. I now need to go back and refilm all of mine now, don't I? Just to add in some terrain paint.
I should have told you that, shouldn't I? I'm just like...
I love this. They're simple. It's like simple but effective. It does exactly what it needs to.
Really beautiful details in here. Like, you got the anchor, you got the skull buried in here. Things that, without thinking, you could just think this is one asset. But when you break it down, it's all little things mixed together, and it looks stunning.
Yeah, great job. Really like that.
Next up, we have Bread, and he says, this is the silliest thing I've ever done in Planet Coaster. but as soon as I heard ATM skin, I knew this needed to be done. Enjoy. Well, I mean, what can be said about this? Turning an iconic meme into this masterpiece of basic shape art.
That's absolutely incredible. If you told me that you could Photoshop pictures into the game, I would believe you with this one thing right here, because it's spot on, isn't it? It's literally perfect.
It is pixel perfect, yeah. But I mean, we've seen Bread's work before in the New Park Who Dis. Bread, I believe, was actually the last park we looked at, and his basic shape art in that was insane as well. So it's no surprise, but I mean, just incredible work here.
We're going to see so many varied submissions into this contest. I think that's the beauty of this contest, is it's just can be interpreted so many ways, and I think we're going to have so many funny ones like this as we go through. But yeah, that's amazing. Shut up and take my money.
Up next, we have Budge 2013, and she says, ATM skin inspired off the Martins Bank in Liverpool. Coloured lights in blue for Everton FC, red Liverpool FC, and purple, mixed colour of red and blue. They use in Liverpool for things like waste containers. Well, there we go. We've learned something today, Matty.
We have.
So yes, this is an example of taking an ATM and building an entire building around it.
Look at the size of that.
I know, it's enormous. Let's see how many ATMs we actually have in here, shall we? Bearing in mind the limit was 5, of course.
So Martins Bank. Oh, I love this.
Look at this. Yeah, this is a beautiful interior. The skylight does so much to open it up.
Yeah, just that natural light coming through.
Yeah, it reminds me of an old English bank. So I think the tick, tick, tick does the job.
Some great architecture in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great job.
Nice
I really like that. I love these
here.
upper balconies.
Well, there we go. Lovely stuff from Budge. And up next we have Chrissy, who I think we all know at this point. She placed 8th in New Park Who Dis, and she placed reasonably high in your contest recently, didn't she, Matty?
Yeah, 6th in the Dragon Coast contest.
So yes, an avid contest participant, and I mean, she's not let us down here, has she? Look at this.
I mean, Chrissy is a builder, a creator I'd not been familiar with before New Park Who Dis, and yet since discovering her, she's quickly becoming one of my favourite creators. She's got such a creative and original mind, and this is incredible.
This is absolutely stunning. The first time I knew about her was in, I believe it was Benutsanama's contest, and she placed 1st in that with her Western Park, and it was absolutely one of the best things I've ever seen in the game. And since then, she just does not disappoint. This is just absolutely incredible. Let's pop in here.
Oh,
lovely,
wow.
nice and simple. There's our ATM, one on each side. Beautifully integrated as well.
Really tactful. Chrissy is just one of them creators who never disappoints. Like you said, isn't she? She always delivers with everything she creates, and you know it's going to be something quirky, something original, something creative, something you haven't seen before. And yeah, this is incredible. Just the basic shapes used to create the characters, it's just amazing. Like is that Daffy Duck? Is it, or Donald Duck? I can't remember.
Isn't it It's DuckTales, isn't it? This one's from. It's Scrooge McDuck, isn't it?
Oh, Scrooge McDuck. Oh, okay, I wouldn't have got that.
But yeah, even not knowing the show, I can still appreciate this and for what it is, and it's beautiful work. Up next, we have Kenoi, and he says, I'm working on an ancient Greek park and thought this would be a great opportunity to make an ATM for my park. Please bury the sign that says bury this. Thanks, and I hope you enjoy. Well, I did bury your sign because I'm so great. And here it is.
Wow.
Incredible detail up here with the temple pieces and the roof. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And let it not be understated as well, it is never easy creating circular things in Planet Coaster.
Absolutely.
It's so easy to look at this and think, yeah, that's beautiful, but relatively easy. It's not.
No.
In any way, shape or form. Circular things are a nightmare in the game. So to have that so intricately perfect. Intricately perfect? I'm going with it. I don't know if that... Yeah. I'm just making up phrases.
No, I think that works wonderfully. So yeah, we've got 2 ATMs, and it just fits perfectly. It's wonderful. I love this feature on the top. Lovely stuff. What is that piece? Roof finial. Oh, there we go. Up next, we have the wonderful CoasterCAD, as known from Little Treasure Cove, of course, one of my previous collab series. And CoasterCAD says there's lighting for nighttime as well. Winky face. Cheeky. Wowie. This is ATM. Get it, Matty?
I got it.
Because ATM and because it's got all the themes in it. That's
humour.
That's humour, isn't it? That's comedy. Yeah, this is fantastic. So we've got our treasure chest full of all the different themes in Planet Coaster. Such an incredible idea. With our ATM down the bottom, of course.
I love that. And it's just so creative. And I think as we go through this contest and we start seeing more submissions, I think a lot of people played around with this idea of dimension and size and blowing things up and making things bigger than what they are. And this is just a perfect example of this. It's just fantastic. I love that treasure chest,
Yeah.
How he's put that together, like all the gems on it and the little details and just everything about it. It just looks amazing.
Well, I was going to say your attention is so focused on everything inside it, you kind of forget that this is all custom, of course. All these planks and gold adventure pieces, as you said, the gems, and then as you actually go inside here as well, like some of the details. Look at this. This is a custom, I guess, Grim Reaper with his scythe sitting on a piano. It's like, I guess the best word for this would be like, it's a menagerie, isn't it?
I don't know what that is, so I'm going to say yes. Yes, Moomin, it is.
A menagerie. What's the definition of menagerie? A strange or diverse collection of people or things. So there we go.
Well, there you go. Wow. There you go. Learning with Moomin. Don't ever say that you don't ever learn anything on this channel.
You are so welcome. A menagerie
Education with Moomin.
Of themed items. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, lovely work.
I think that's a new series idea, Moomin.
Shut up. Focus on the task at hand. Right. Wonderful work by CoasterCAD, but of course I expect nothing less from him at this point.
Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely fantastic work. Really well done.
Up next we have CrystalDani, not sure, but we'll call them Crystal from now on. And they say this is the first time submitting anything to a Planet Coaster contest. Wow. Thank you for coming here first.
Welcome.
Yes, indeed. And have a look at this. Wonderful. This immediately reminds me of like a vintage pier front vibe.
I was literally thinking the same thing. You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, are we at Blackpool Pleasure Beach or something?
Yeah, exactly. It's simple, but it does what it needs to do. You've got your items inside, more vintage props as well, even a car coming through the wall.
It really does nail that aesthetic of the pier, doesn't it?
Yes.
They wouldn't go over budget with a pier building such as this. It is very simple, very effective, and that's what they've nailed with this.
Yeah, I think this is beautifully done, and it captures the aesthetic wonderfully.
Yeah, really nice little submission. I think it was very simple, very effective, but did exactly what it needed to. I like the balloon on the top, by the way.
Yeah.
Neither of us mentioned that.
No, I know. Just ignore that. But that's
it's like the best part.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they've done a great job using the vintage pieces here. Up next, we have Dapo with this incredible creation here. Look at this. Isn't that stunning?
You literally just used the word I was about to say. I was about to say that is absolutely stunning. That was rude. Stop being in my head, Moomin.
I'm so sorry. It's stunning. It's also
amazing.
Extremely intricate. Look at these pieces.
Do you know, I'm kind of getting Harry Potter vibes.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Like the Weasley's house.
Yeah. Now, Dapo, for those who don't know, is very well known for his TMTK. He's made a lot of stuff for the community. So this is interesting to see how he's dealt without TMTK as a builder. And, well, he's I think there's no question he's pulled this off. Look at all of these details. And this is what happens when you decide to go fully custom. Like every brick in this...
Hang on. I was going to say, is that all custom?
Yeah, that's
every brick.
That's every brick is individual. That's 80 pieces in that section.
No.
Yes. The roof tiles, again, they are individual pieces. But I mean, this is what happens when you have the flexibility of doing a blueprint and saying, look, I've got 4,000 pieces to use here. I'm going to go nuts with it. This is what you can achieve, and it's just incredible.
What is the piece count on this, out of curiosity, with it all being custom?
2,621.
I mean, it's not a lot of piece count, but then when you look at it, you would never expect that to be 2,500 pieces, would you?
No.
And that's amazing. I absolutely love this.
It's beautiful. Every single inch is detailed in a different way, unique on every side. And of course, let's not forget the ATM down at the bottom.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. I forgot we needed an ATM in it.
Yeah,
I was just that mesmerised by it.
Nestled down there at the bottom, beautiful. Yeah, and this sail here, look at this. These are obviously art shapes.
What are the actual sail pieces? Oh, sorry, it says art shapes.
Just art shapes, and these are the haunted house pillars, of course. Yeah, just so simple. You've got the rope in the middle. This is an example of just using pieces so effectively.
Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Yeah, right up there with amongst my favourites already.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Next up is DearAmolina, and they say full trigger set of animation and sound will go off automatically at a set interval by default, but can be triggered from the interior walkway. Full light set for the nighttime as well as light steam output from vents in the exterior walls. Lovely. Well, I can't wait to see all of that.
Can I just say, I absolutely love that name. DearAmolina. I love that name. It sounds like a children's book,
yes,
but like a really, really nice one. Like something that I'd ask my mum to read me as a kid. Yeah, I love that name. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting completely sidetracked.
No, it's very true.
This is ace.
It's a lovely name. Yeah, lovely sci-fi build. Making use of these awkward pieces. What are they called again? The mutts, aren't they?
Like the robotic dog heads, aren't they?
Just not the most versatile pieces, unless you're Metaparks, of course, when he managed to use these as the cannons, wasn't it, or something? It was mad.
Yeah, it was like the back mechanisms, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like
when you were on the horror heights
device. Yes, yeah. Which
go.
I would have never guessed.
No. Anyway, this isn't about Metaparks just yet. Anyway, this is lovely stuff, and let's have a look at this trigger, shall we? Should something be happening?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Okay. So Amberlina did say that this one should be viewed at night, but what we're going to do is we're going to come back at the end and look at all the submissions at night time, so we'll have a look at that then. Yeah,
I think this is really well put together as well, isn't it? There's so much going on. I think at a quick glance, you don't realise just how much detail there is in this. Just all the way around it. It's really well put together. A lot of thought gone into this.
Yep, completely. Yeah, lovely sci-fi build. Up next is DefinitelyNotABot, and he says, this is my first ever build on Planet Coaster on PC, so I hope you guys like it. Wow. This is your first ever build on PC. Look at this.
Getting proper Disney vibes off this.
Yeah. Love all the turrets. Lovely stuff. No, this is an incredible build for a first build on PC. Obviously implying that you've played on console before this, I assume. But yeah, look at this. And up here, look at a little dress.
It would have been so easy to just have one solid brick texture, but they haven't done that. There's so many different colours and uses of wood, brick, concrete, just loads of stuff throughout the build, and it really does add to it. I mean, like, I can see about 5 or 6 different textures in this alone, just at a glance.
Yeah. Yeah, they've embedded all these turrets so seamlessly that it, as you said, it creates the effect that it's one like flowing build, but you can see that it's made up of so many different elements. It's yes, really nice stuff. And we've got an interior as well. Here we go. Little security guard. Stealing is strictly forbidden, Matty. I know what you're like.
Hang on, what? Just because I'm from Stoke?
Yeah, keep your hands in your pockets.
I don't conform. If it's not nailed down, I'm taking it.
And look at this tree.
Love that tree.
For a second, I thought there was just like a pre-made asset, but that's those are custom pieces.
It's like a bank branch.
Yes. Yeah, that's clever, isn't it?
That was good humour. Everyone laughed.
Humour, yes. Yeah, this is a really fantastic build, especially for a first build on PC.
Yeah, great job. Really, really nicely put together.
Up next, we have Eggbert, and in the additional information or useful information for me and Matty, he's put, not really. this was a fun challenge to get me back into Planko. So just thanks, guys. That's nice. You're very welcome.
Aw. You're welcome.
There we go. Little beach huts.
It's so simple, but it works.
Yeah. So small, so quaint. But as you said, it does what it needs to do. This is, at its core, it's an ATM skin. And that's exactly what it does. Imagine this in a little, like, beachy, kiddie area in a park. It works perfectly.
Yeah, I could just imagine, like, people just sitting in front of this on the little deck chairs or on the beach or something. People going around handing out ice creams. Yeah, I really kind of like getting the vibe from it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think it does exactly what it needs to do. And a perfect example of you don't need to go over the top with this. It's simple and it works.
No, not at all. Yep, simple and effective.
Up next, we have Firefly. And now Firefly came 13th in New Park Hoodis with her incredible park. So I have high expectations here. And she says, "Hi, Iron Matty and Moomin. Money can be the bringer of stress, so why not make a peaceful place for the ATM? That is how a Wanatumi Peaceful Wealth came to life. I've placed a pink dot with a sequencer on it which triggers a fireworks show that can be best seen from there. I hope you have some fun looking around. Don't forget to look for the maintenance entrance at the left side. There are also stairs that lead to the back of the ATM to restock them. Thanks for this challenge and good luck with having a look at them all. Greetings, Firefly." Look at this.
Oh my god. Wow.
Wow, indeed. Up we go.
Oh, Moomin, I'm in heaven.
This is stunning.
Oh, this is my perfect theme as well.
Yeah.
Asian theme is my favourite theme in the game. And this is perfect. Look at all the cherry blossoms falling.
And here are ATMs.
You've got the big gong.
Yes, of course.
That's what you hit with a hammer and go, gong.
Gong. But yeah, the Japanese aesthetic just is just so... Oh, dear. She just absolutely nailed the Japanese... What? Oh, my God, I'm going to throw you out the window. What? She just absolutely nailed the Japanese aesthetic here. It's just absolutely spot on. I'm
in awe of this.
Oh, look at this down here.
Oh, my days. Got a little Zen garden and everything.
Yeah. The waterfall. Water feature, Matty.
Got a waterfall.
Look at this.
Days, this is perfect.
It's the little, like the sand in the Zen garden sand. What are they called?
I have no idea what it's called, but I know what it's. I know what it's supposed to be.
That is just insane.
It's got a little rolling river coming through it. Look.
Yep. Oh, hello. Hello there.
Hello there.
You can shut the door when you're in the ATM.
Oh.
You have some privacy.
Privacy.
Yeah.
So they don't see how much money I've got.
Exactly. They'd be very disappointed if it was me. So yeah, that'd be a slidey door there, and then you go through the door to the back of the ATM. Oh, hatch there.
Oh look, what's down there?
Stop it.
Oh.
Stop it.
See, going through doors does sometimes pay off.
Stop it.
Oh my God.
What?
So where does this come out then?
I'm a little bit...
Oh, there you go, the door opened for us.
Okay.
This is incredible.
It is.
So much thought gone into this.
Absolutely fantastic. And
amazing.
We'll come back at the end when we do the nighttime view to have a look at the firework display. But yeah, overall, I mean, what can you say? Absolutely incredible work by Firefly.
Yeah, I mean, we could spend a good 10 minutes looking around this one submission alone, couldn't we? Like, yeah, absolutely. Just where you're zooming into now with all the little water feature there. There's just so much detail everywhere. Just immaculate work. Absolutely immaculate. It's so beautiful.
It's a fine example of a reason why you should download all of these blueprints and have a look around yourself. But there we go. Fantastic work, Firefly. Up next is the wonderful FloMerlin, and he says, "Hello there, M&M. Here is my submission. I did not really have an idea, so I kept the one from my version of Radha Valley, and I added the dragon, and voila! There we go. Even some French in there from the French man.
I love the M&M.
M&M.
We're going to have to refer to ourselves as that now.
Absolutely.
We are M&M.
Yeah.
I love this.
Lovely. Another Asian build.
Just another great architectural design again, isn't it?
Yeah, just going to say, lovely use of the Aztec pieces. Blended wonderfully with the Asian pieces. It flows perfectly.
I love the use of the roof tiles on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you've just taken the whole roof off of something and plonked it down on the floor. And of course, we've got the ATM inside of a snake's mouth.
And the black and the gold really complement each other really well.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, very stylish.
Yeah, great job. I really like that.
Great stuff, FloMerlin. Up next, we have Fuero, who came 9th in New Park Who Dis. So again, high expectations here. And all he says is, also looks good at night. So we'll see that at the end. But for now, let's have a look at this.
Wow.
Wowie. This is definitely one of the bigger builds in the contest. But it pays off. Look at that Goldman Sachs in the background. Love this.
Feels like an Indiana Jones or something.
It does. It's like post-apocalyptic yet Aztec theme. It's an interesting blend, but it works beautifully. As we go up the stairs, there's some haunting chimes playing as we make our way up to the solitary ATM right at the top. It's a really interesting piece.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love how people have been able to use colours in this contest.
Yeah.
Like, you've got the Aztec pieces with the green, and it's not colours that you would normally expect to work together very well, but it really does work well here.
It does. All this cash money.
Dollar bills.
Dollar bills. As you said, it's not an obvious blend, but it just works. And I don't know where the inspiration for this came from, and I'd love to know. The modern day architecture in ruin at the back with the ancient Aztec ruins. It's brilliant. It's just brilliant. Love it. Next up, we have Hey Hey Tay, and she says, Mausoleum ATM fit for your spooky themed parks. This was a super fun project. Thank you for putting this on. Some light features that are fun to see at night, but is not important to the overall build itself. Feel free to enjoy at night if applicable. It's always applicable, but as we mentioned before, we will look at all the creations at night at the end. Isn't this adorable?
I really like that. It's really small and quaint, but it really works, doesn't it? There's a lot of detail packed in a very small area.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's despite its size, the detail in here is incredible. Really nice techniques used here. The textures are beautiful. And I really love this. Look at this leaf work down the bottom. I think that's one of the Christmas decorations, isn't it?
Is it not the Halloween one?
Maybe.
The wreath, or was it the wreath? Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm not even
spooky
sure.
Wreath. Yeah, spooky wreath.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. Just a really clever way of getting those dead leaves on the edges. Beautiful.
That's a very clever effect without TMTK.
It is. I've never seen anyone do that before. Looks fantastic.
No, steal. I am totally stealing that.
Yes. You got the fairy lights under here, just creating a nice little motif on the thing there. Yeah, really, really beautiful, tiny details. And the ATM itself is buried nicely in there, integrated. We've got some
yeah, that's
spooky
fantastic.
skeletons. Yeah, I really, really like this one, actually. Big fan of this. It really ticks that box for me, as I mentioned earlier, with when you break this down as an ATM contest, we're looking for an ATM skin that you can place around multiple areas of your park, and this really does that. So,
yeah, 100%. Great job, Tay. Love that.
Next up, we have I am maybe a slice of pie, and all he says is roller coaster emoji. So cheers for that, Pie.
That's a great description.
It is fantastic, yeah. Pie is a very well-known member of the community and a streamer in his own right. Lovely chap, and here we have it. I believe if I reference what this is actually called, give me 2 seconds. This is the ATM of seasons. So it represents the 4 seasons on each side. Spring, here. Summer, autumn, or fall for you Americans. And winter. Really, really clever idea.
I really like that. What a unique idea. What a unique concept.
Yeah, it's a really brilliant way of, if a park were to be like, okay, we need to have 4 ATMs in this area of the park. How can we do it? This is a fantastic way of putting them in and tying them all together.
It's quite versatile as well. I could see this being used in multiple parks.
Yes, yeah, it's kind of a very generic theme, so it works.
Yeah, great job. I really like that.
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant job. Well executed. Great job, Pie. Up next, we have FE26, who was a participant of New Park Who Dis. Loved his park there, so excited for this one too. And he says, who doesn't want a pot of gold? No leprechaun was injured when acquiring the hat or pot. On a side note, if a ginger man with a beard and an aggravated tone asks where to find me, kindly point him in the other direction. Love your guys' videos. You both make me want to get better to match yours and the skills of the communities you have built around you. Well, how lovely.
Oh, that's really nice. Is the ginger man with a beard a reference to me, do you think? An angry man with a ginger hair and a beard. To be fair, I've got more grey now, but
I think you're a bit too tall for a leprechaun, but
I am. This is amazing.
This is lovely, yeah. A pot of gold a day keeps the bankers at bay. Really creative.
I can't believe, as we're going through this contest, just the originality. You'd think with so many submissions, we'd see so many duplicates. But everybody's approached it in a unique and original way, haven't they? It's just incredible to see how everyone's interpreted this contest.
Probably the only time I've ever seen these FX17 coins used. So niche. Thanks, Frontier. But they work really well here.
I've never even seen them. Are they in the base game? I've literally never seen that item before.
Yeah, main game. There you go.
Go figure.
Great work with the basic shapes. Really clever. Works perfectly for the ATMs. Love it. Up next we have Joshio, and he says, a celebration of something close to my heart. Make sure you fully tour the big blue house, as there's some surprises in there you'll want to check out. Well, I'm very excited. Don't know about you, Matty.
I'm super stoked. I mean, look at this. It's so vibrant. My eyes,
so
my eyes.
I think I'm allowed to say this. This is probably the gayest thing I've ever seen.
I think I would agree with that, but in a really good way. It's like Balamori.
It is good reference. And what is the story in Balamori, Matty?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Wouldn't you like to know?
All the Americans are probably thinking, what the hell are them two waffling about? They've got no idea.
No, let's keep it that way as well.
Ignorance is bliss. I love this. It's so colourful.
Little pride bus as well. How cute is that?
Can we sit at the back?
Of course, like the cool kids.
Yeah, we are proper the cool kids.
Yes. Right, big blue house. Let's stop dawdling.
That doesn't sound like us at all. We don't dawdle.
No, never.
And waffle.
Never. Oh, look.
Oh, wow.
A little kitchen.
It's a built-in kitchen. It's got an oven and everything.
It does. Living room. Watch some TV, shall we?
Yeah, they're watching Plancam.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you? Okay. We've got an upstairs.
Let's go up.
Ooh. That's a bit ominous.
Oh, that's ominous. Jinx.
Oh, hey you. Found another secret. Press the button and camera. Okay. Are you ready, Matty?
Let's do it. I'm ready. We've got a water show.
I mean, this was made for you, wasn't it?
Ever. It was. Oh, I love this.
I'm literally doing a little dance.
I'm not.
Well, there we go. Oh no, it's still going.
Oh no, is it still going?
Is it?
Is it done?
I don't know. No.
Oh no, it's still going!
Okay, it's done now. It's done now. Right. Now, it does say another secret, so I'm guessing we've already missed one somehow.
Most likely.
Most likely, yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
We found the bedroom.
Right. Set time to 10 p.m. Okie dokie. Well, what we'll do here, because we are coming back to everything later for nighttime, we will look at this when we do that later, as that's a 10 p.m. show. So that's exciting. We can look forward to that. I'm guessing there's not something in every single house, is there? Oh my goodness.
Oh, never mind. Scratch that.
Never mind. Oh dear. Well, just wow.
That's a lot of time and commitment. It's got a bathroom with a working shower.
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane. The amount of time that would have taken to do that.
But my goodness, so we could be here all day, so we'll have to wrap this one up. This is fantastic work. It's a great representation. It's so happy, colourful, fun, and I'm looking forward to whatever the next one is. I'm going to guess it's fireworks. That's my my educated guess. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, great job. Really enjoyed that.
Next up, we have a huge name in the Planet Coaster community. It is Yura, and he says, dive deep into the 18th century with this meticulously crafted shipwreck. Hidden treasures await in the sunken vessel, while a modern submarine and its crew search for the lost bounty. Divers explore the depths, bringing the scene to life, perfect for any park looking to add a touch of maritime mystery and adventure. No theming spared, this blueprint is ready to make a splash in your park. Lovely description and lovely blueprint. Look at this.
Can you believe that Yura entered one of our contests?
I mean, I am honoured to have him here.
Yeah, a little bit overwhelmed. This is incredible.
It's just him all over. Like the amount of detail and custom work he puts into things is clear here. And
I watched his time-lapse video on his channel whilst he was making this, and the way he went about just approaching this build was just insane. I think it's quite easy to look at this and miss a lot of the smaller details that he went into, and when you actually watch the speed build, you realise just how much he put into it, and it's nuts.
With Yura, you see something like the submarine and you just go, oh great, he's placed down a submarine asset, but it's like, no, that doesn't exist. Every part of this is individual.
Yeah,
this is made from scratch. You got planks making those, these barrels here. That's one of those glass parts of a building. It's just incredible.
I mean, that's 1,700 pieces. Look, just that top bit alone is 1,700 pieces. And even the ship itself, you'd think, well, that's just in the game. That's an in-game piece, but no, it's not.
No,
he's actually covered the entire thing.
Great use of the Ghostbusters guys as the divers. Really clever. Like
I didn't even notice that. There's so much to take in. There's little things that you'd miss, isn't there?
And that's what I love with this build. You can just explore them for so long.
You'd imagine walking into a park and just seeing that straight away, couldn't you? It'd make such a main centerpiece of the entranceway of the courtyard as soon as you walk into a park.
And of course, he's gone for the realism side as well. And we've got a little backstage.
Is there anything inside? Oh, plug.
Well, there you go. Cheeky plug, but well-deserved plug after building this. Love it as always. Fantastic work, Yura. Up next, we have Chaotic with this wonderful Alpine creation. There's no description, so let's just jump straight in. What do you think of this, Matty?
Do you know, I could proper see this in a park. It's quite tactile, isn't it? I could really see this being placed in a park and being quite a unique little feature. I think that's really good. It's subtle, but works. Kind of what we had in mind with this contest. It's not too over the top. It's just small, subtle, and it's an ATM skin. Yeah,
exactly what I was going to say. It would fit into any park really well, just blended into the scenery around it, because it doesn't have to be the Alpine theme. You can just surround it with whatever trees that match your park geographically and just blend it in lovely. It really works.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, great job. I really do like this. And of course, the little interior with all the little lockers and or safe deposit box, wouldn't they'd be?
Yes. Yeah, I love that. Really good work with the infamous coin as well.
Moomin, stop! Wait there.
Well, stop. I've stopped.
Stop. We don't have that coin on console.
Do you not, actually?
No, seriously, I've just searched. I'm literally on Planet Coaster right now. I'm looking at the PlayStation submissions, and I've just searched for it. We don't own that coin on console. So anybody that's used this coin on the PC is disqualified.
Disqualified immediately.
Yep. Disqualified.
Well, this is breaking news.
Breaking
Frontier,
news.
What on earth are you playing at?
Console players shafted once again.
Exactly. I mean, be grateful that it's a terrible piece, let's be honest.
Yeah, you'd say it's like a one-time use. But yeah, we don't have that, so that's why I don't recognise it. Go figure.
Interesting. Next up, we have Kiara, and she says, be careful when choosing your bank. It is rumoured that the MLIG bank in particular is deep into money laundering. However, there is no evidence yet. Don't say we didn't warn you. An ATM skin for the Iron Little Socks ATM contest, 3,601 non-grid pieces in total, best viewed at daytime, but night view is possible too. Simple pathing guide and placement signs are included. Wonderful. I did give the pathing a go, but it was a nightmare, and thankfully Kiara has covered all the pathing anyway, so it doesn't matter. It looks great. But here we are. This is fantastic.
How cool is that?
And it's such a unique idea for this contest. Absolutely enormous, I will say. But aside from that, look at this.
That's amazing.
Moomin Little Socks and the Iron Gamers. We've got our own currency now, Matty.
We are literally that popular.
Look at the back as well, using the windmill sails as the effect of it spinning. Incredible. But this does have an interior.
I love that. Oh, really?
It does. Let's head around the back. We've got to find the ATM, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course. I keep forgetting about the ATMs, you know.
Yeah,
oh, look at all the back. It's got all the piping and everything.
Yeah. This is a great example of someone who's clearly used reference imagery to get this right. Because nobody knows just from the top of their head what the back of a washing machine looks like. So some research.
Unless you're a plumber.
Unless you're a plumber, yes. Cable here as well. Looks fantastic.
Oh, wow.
Obviously a dirty European plug.
The attention to detail. Yeah, of course. Wouldn't work over here.
But let's head inside.
Oh, I love this. I feel like a little rat scuttling through it.
Yeah, it's like The Borrowers.
Or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah. And then here we are. Look at this.
Oh, look at the drum. Like the way that she's got all the little things sticking out the actual drum itself, look.
Mm-hmm. Incredible. And then, of course, our ATM here.
Wow.
Buried in soap. Love this.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Yeah. All the details up the top as well.
And all the little details, yeah. Money little gamers.
Yeah. Yeah, really clever, really unique, and just so beautifully executed. The way that she's recreated all of these parts here is phenomenal.
Yeah, great job, Kayara. Really like that one.
Up next, we have another big name from the community, Cody Bits. And he says, Ayo, Moomin and Matty. Gamble at this small casino booth, including 3 slot machines. 2 of them are functional, and a roulette table and a bar with lounge areas. Enjoy, and good luck. 777. And here we are. Look at this adorable thing.
How cool is that?
Once again, the level of detail in this one is incredible. Look at this.
Just very quickly, one thing as well. I will address one thing. I know that maybe some console players are going to look at this submission, and maybe ones that we've had previously, and say, well, we can't have videos on the screen like that. They are a default thing. They aren't TMTK. It's not custom media. It's just that the PC guys do have that as a default. It's just that we don't. And the rules stated it had to be default, so it is within the rules. It's just that we're unlucky and can't have that. So I know that some people would look at that and think, oh, custom media. It's not. It's just that we unfortunately can't do that.
So you don't even have the default videos?
No, we have nothing. We don't even have default videos on. We really, really did get the short straw, didn't we?
Just a little bit. I don't even understand that one. It makes 0 sense.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do you have screens?
We have screens, but no videos.
Just images.
Yeah, images only.
Interesting. Okay, no, I didn't know that. But there we go. But I mean, in this case, this would have been equally as effective with a still image as well. So.
Yeah. Well, this is fantastic. Very creative, very original.
Yes, it is. And to do this level of detail at this scale is very hard. Look at all of the poker chips.
Yeah. Amazing. Is that the fireworks that have been sunk down to represent the chips?
I believe it is. Yeah, you can see that.
Yes, yeah.
This is 2-sided. Let's head around the other side. Here we go.
Oh, that looks awesome.
So as you said, 2 of them are functioning ATMs, and the one in the middle is just a normal slot machine. But I believe this also has a button on it.
Press the button, Moomin.
It says, get the jackpot. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Woo!
Yay, you won! Well done, Moomin.
I won.
Yay!
Am I rich now?
It's probably only about 500 quid.
Oh, okay. I mean, better than nothing. But yeah, very good work. Love the details. Love the all the art that you've created here. And brilliant way to integrate ATMs.
Yeah, I just think I love how vibrant it is. I love the colour on it, and it's just so appealing and eye-catching, isn't it? Really, really great job. Lots of little details chucked in there. Really nice submission. Yeah, great job with this.
Up next, we have Lemony Nose, and they say, "This is my first ever submission to a contest, and I'm excited to be involved. My inspiration came from the Dark Souls series of video games. I love exploring the dilapidated castles and remains of a long-forgotten civilization. Here's a little bit of ATM lore." Oh, we do love some lore.
We do love a bit of lore.
Yeah. "A tenacious theme park developer buys land for a new park, and with it, the remains of a castle once owned by an evil and powerful king. On the castle grounds is the family graveyard and crypts, a perfect location for an ATM. Don't mind the open graves and vines, it's all part of the rustic aesthetic. What do you mean the vines are growing, silly customer? As a fun treat, I've placed 5 spiders in the blueprint, see if you can find them all. Well, how delightful."
I was trying to find spiders. I can see one.
Yes, I can see one spider. This reminds me a lot of, it's got a similar vibe to Hey Hey Tays, in that it's small, it's got the spooky vibe, but it's exactly what you need it to be for an ATM skin. You want it to be easily placed anywhere in your park, and if you've got a spooky park, this would just blend in so perfectly.
Yeah, you kind of almost stole my thoughts there. I was going to say something along the same lines about how it reminded me of Hey Hey Tays and how they would really complement each other. You could imagine both of them being placed in the same park and really working.
This is a challenge maybe for Hey Hey Tay and Lemony Nose. They could team up, start a park off with this as the basis of like the inspiration for the park, and build a horror park around this. There we go. Make it happen.
I would love to see that.
Yes, because this style is beautiful. Morbidly beautiful, obviously. But yes, let's find spiders, Matty. Come on. There's one.
So that's
Chilling
2.
with the skeleton's hand.
Oh, there's
3.
one. Yeah.
Hidden in the trunk.
Is there one by the ATM or something, or?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, 4.
4. One more. Dead.
Oh, wow.
There
Good
it is.
spot. I never saw that.
Lovely stuff. I really, really like this one. I like how understated it is.
Simple and effective in the best way.
And I love how the ATM is just embedded so beautifully into the crypt or coffin or whatever you want to call it. It just works perfectly. Wonderful size for it. Really like that one. Great work, Lemony Nose. And our last submission for today is by Melo, and he says, "Exterior should be viewed at daylight and interior should be viewed at nighttime for the optimal experience." Wowie, look at this. Now this, I believe, is another reference, Matty, and you might be able to help me here. I think I want to say it's DuckTales again, but I'm just, that's a guess. It's a massive guess.
I think so. I'm just sitting here fighting every urge in my body to not sing "They Call Me Mellow Yellow," but I mustn't do that. I mustn't do that. Yeah, no. I do believe it is DuckTales, or maybe like Animaniacs or something. I think it is like
Something
Warner
like
Brothers
that.
Inspired. Yeah, I believe so. But yeah, I really like how it's elevated, you know. This would have been so easy to just place on the ground and have it flat, but the way that it's been built up, obviously you couldn't use terrain in this contest, so like kind of just a clever use around it. Yeah, and the exterior looks fantastic. What's inside?
And this, well, before we go inside, this dome, it's worth noting, is the hot air balloon. How cool is that?
Go figure. I would have never got that. I just assumed that was basic shapes.
Yeah. But yes, you're right. The important bit is inside, and that's where this is going to twig for most people, and it did for me, because it's this iconic scene here.
Oh yeah, I think it is DuckTales.
Yeah, I think so.
It's when it dives into the money, isn't it?
It is indeed, but to be honest, the only reason that I know that is that scene from Family Guy where Peter jumps in and breaks his leg. So,
this is going to be us in a couple of years, Moomin.
Oh, absolutely.
Multi-million. We're going to be like Mr. Beast.
Yes, definitely. Although better content. Oh, did I?
Oh yeah, clearly.
But no, this is this has been so memed upon at this point that it's so well known in popular culture that it's such an iconic image. That this works really well. Perfect for the ATM, which is just sat here.
And I love
Lovely
the use
stuff.
of the wall pieces inside, giving it that different texture. It would have been so easy to just use one flat wall piece or basic shapes, but using that actual piece just gives them like studs coming. They're all individual.
Individual studs, yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Wow.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I imagine it would just be like kind of just do one and then copy and paste. But still, despite that, it still looks amazing and gives a great effect.
Yeah. Well, it gives a lovely
great
shine
job
on them with the lights as well. So it works really well. Okay, as we are at nighttime now, we're going to go back around every creation and look at them at night. Okay, so we'll fly through these, only mainly stopping for ones that have specific nighttime lighting. So here we've got Beartastic. Nice and simple. Does what it needs to do.
Yeah. Nice subtle lighting.
Bingus, obviously the fire and lava is giving it a lovely glow here. Lovely stuff.
Yeah, it really adds to that effect.
It does, yeah. Look at Breads lit up all green. That looks great.
That looks really, really good. Gives it quite a nice ambience.
It does. It almost gives it kind of like a UV effect.
Yes, yeah, I get that.
It's, again, it takes me back to his park, Ghosts of Radha for New Park Kudis. He created such a brilliant park using art shapes and these kinds of colours. It was all green and purple. So, yeah. Brilliant work again from Bread. Here we got Budge with the what was it? The Martins Bank?
Yes, yeah, the really nice interior one, wasn't it?
Yeah. And they did mention the colours, the blue and the red, representing the football clubs, I believe it was.
That's awesome inside.
Yeah. That looks great. Big fan of this one. Of course, Chrissy not letting us down again.
It's so vibrant.
It took Planko a second to adjust to it with the exposure. Look how golden that is.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic. And it's not to be forgotten how hard it is to keep light balanced in Planko. It's so easy to overexpose stuff. So, yeah, very well done.
I'm glad we're looking at them all at night at the end, because it's just a little recap for all the ones that we've seen today.
Yes, it's very true. Kenoi, lovely, simple, white lighting, nice and bright under there. Make sure you can see your cash, see your dollar bills.
Does exactly what it needs to.
Yep. Oh, look how ambient this is. Back with CoasterCAD. Lovely subtle lighting in here.
Yeah, I can see why CoasterCAD said about looking at it at night.
Yeah, a lot of work's gone into that for the same reason as I just said about Chrissy. It takes a lot of work to get light levels low enough to be able to blend them so beautifully like this.
Yeah.
Over with Crystal and Pia ATM. Again, does what it needs to do. The fact that it's lit at all is a bonus.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and it looks like it would do on a pier at night.
Yeah, exactly. Dapo with his lovely mill. Look how beautiful this looks at night.
When we were looking at this, I said it reminded me of the Weasley house from Harry Potter, and at night, even more so, it's lit up in a very similar way to the Weasley house. Yeah, it's just beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful night.
It is
incredible.
Absolutely stunning. The lighting is so subtle, but it's exactly what it needs to be. Just basically lighting it with candles.
Yeah.
Wow, we look at this one. Looking phenomenal at night. Back with the wonderfully named DearAmolina.
I prefer this one at night today. I think this one looks incredible at night.
Yes, me too. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, big fan of that one. Back over with DefinitelyNotABot. This, once again, another great example of subtle, beautiful lighting.
Everyone's nailed the lighting, haven't they?
They have. It accentuates the textures that you were talking about.
I said before that it kind of gave me a little bit of Disney vibes, and I think the lighting even more so. It really does kind of like look like a smaller version of the Disney castle lit up.
It does. Wonderful creation. No lighting with Eggbert, but to be honest, they're beach huts. They are for use during the day, so can't really criticise it, to be honest.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made sense for having any lights on at night for these.
No. So, all fine there. Up next is Firefly with this beautiful creation. Look at the lighting through this.
This is gorgeous. Oh, this is going to be so hard to vote on.
I know. But the thing we're all here for is, of course, the firework display. Lovely stuff.
That was incredible. So good.
Just a lovely way to finish off this submission. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Once again, beautiful subtle lighting with FloMerlin. Just some nice simple golden lighting inside, and then a bit of highlights on the outside.
I think some of these are really popping at night.
Yeah.
Give them such a different feel to them.
Completely. Back over with Fuero yet again. Lovely subtle greens. Got the golden glow at the top for the ATM. Works perfectly, does what it needs to do.
Yeah, brilliant.
Hey, Tay. You're going to get tired of me saying it, but lovely subtle lighting.
I don't think there's much else to say, is there? I think everybody's done a really good job, and I think it's hard to not repeat yourself because everyone's done such a good job, and it is very tactful in all of them, very subtle, but really well done, and it's hard to not repeat yourself.
Lovely stuff again with pie.
Yeah, pink for spring, yellow for summer, which makes sense. A little kind of like orange tint for autumn.
Yeah.
I like that, and then obviously the white for winter. Yeah, great job.
Yeah, works really well. Well, the pot of gold is popping as it should be.
Of course. Like a rainbow.
Yeah. Brilliant stuff. And it's great that is the main light source coming from the rainbow, and everything else is a bit darker. It makes sense. It works.
I love how when you rotate around it, the colours are reflecting on the actual pot itself.
Yes. Yeah. So we are back with Joshio for the nighttime view. Looking fantastic, as expected. But let's be honest, Matty, the reason we're here is for this other secret. Surprise, set time to 10 PM, click the camera. Right, are you ready, Matty?
I'm ready, let's do it.
Wowie. How wholesome was that?
I love that, that was so good.
It was amazing. It was just so happy, so colourful. Yeah, love it. Love it.
Yeah, great job.
Wonderful.
Yeah, amazing. Love the submission.
Look at this.
I didn't even realise that there were spotlights on it
Yeah.
when we were looking at it in the day. I genuinely didn't pick up on the fact that they were spotlights.
Yeah. Just incredible. Love the cold blues here, mixed with the golden ambers inside by the ATM, really accentuating the gold.
I think at night it really gives that feel of a seabed even more than the day.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm proper getting like James Cameron vibes here.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer that at night, I'm not going to lie. Beautiful on the day, I prefer it at night.
Simple lighting with chaotic, but also it's what it needs to be. The vault has the light outside. Got some nice decorative lighting in here.
Exactly what it needs to be.
Yep.
Wouldn't have made sense for it to be all well lit up at night inside there.
Back with Kiara's washing machine. Nice simple lighting inside. Great shimmer on the all the gold pieces.
Again, it's exactly what it needs to be, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And the screen's all lit up here. Of course, we had no doubt. Cody Bits' wonderful casino is lit up. Flashing, vibrant, bright.
I was looking forward to see this one at night, and
Yeah.
for good reason. It really does nail that aesthetic. It feels like you're in a Las Vegas casino.
Just give the jackpot one more hit. There we go.
We won again! We've
won
got a grand
again.
now.
What are the chances? Back with a lemony nose. We just got the lovely soft glow from the fire, but it works. It makes it look even creepier than it did at daytime.
It's quite eerie.
Yes, yeah. I wouldn't want to take my money out there, I'll be honest.
No, especially at night.
And here we are back at Melo's, which you've already seen at night. And there we go. That's all the creations for today's video. What are you thinking, Matty?
No! I don't want it to end. Enjoying myself. Moomin,
Yes.
we've only looked at 25.
Oh my goodness. Out of 80.
We've still got, out of 80, we've still got 55 to go. I mean, this is going to be impossible.
Well, wait,
How
yes.
are people going to pick?
I know, let alone us trying to get through them all and talking about them all. I have no idea how people are going to vote. So this is going to be great. The level is just getting better and better with every contest we do.
I completely agree. And I mean, and let it be said, I'm sure we're going to say this multiple times throughout the showcases and at the very end, but thank you so much, everybody who's entered. I mean, 80 people. I can't quite wrap my head around that, Moomin. 80
It's a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, thank you everybody for entering. It's just incredible to see so many submissions and so many amazing submissions, and we've still got another 55 to go. I mean, yeah, good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Yeah. Make sure to keep tabs of what you think about everyone's creations. It's going to be very hard to vote at the end, so I suggest keeping some notes as you go. But that's it for today. We will see you tomorrow for the PlayStation submissions over on Matty's channel. So make sure you are subbed to Matty and you're there bang on time, and I'll see you there.
See you tomorrow, everybody.
Bye.